everyone. So yesterday late night Microsoft released a new build. That build is 10.5.8.1 and I come from the build 10.5.3.6 I guess. I didn't there was two previous builds, but we need to go back to Windows Phone 8.1 and I didn't go because you need to reinstall everything and a bunch of shit. But this build actually works really well. I can say that this build feels like a RTM for me. As you can see here, we have the new lock screen. These features, they are from like two previous builds that you should go back to Windows Phone 8.1. But if you didn't go, then here are the improvements. Here you can see first the new size of tiles, and not only tiles, the size of everything. As you can see here, it's everything small. You can call me crazy because this phone is already small, like 4.5 inches, but I like this to be really small, and I like how it's so smooth, and I don't have anymore that when you open apps or you go back to home screen, it says loading or crashes and loading. And to choose these small letters, you go in settings, system, display, and then you change here the size. The recommended, as you can see, is a maximum, but you can choose between different sizes. On different phones it might be different sizes because of the display. Once you apply it, will restart your phone, and if you put the minimum size, then you go again in personalization, start, and you choose show more tiles because this will be disabled. And actually one thing I also see in this tile transparency. Before, if you wanted to be more transparent, it was in this side. Now it's on this side. It's not something different, but it's some changes. And one good thing that they say that they improved, as you can see again, loading. But this might be loading because I updated from the previous build, so I didn't do a hard reset. So I guess with the hard reset, like with the fresh ROM, all the bugs that are from previous ROMs, it will be deleted. But one improvement that they said is the battery life, and I can say the battery life it's better than previous builds, but it's not like in Windows Phone 8.1. I have like 68% for now, and I have like 4 hours, but I played with the phone for like 4 hours, so 68% is good. With the previous build, if I was playing like for 4 hours, then I was like, for now, maybe 30%. And also, they fixed the store finally. When you open the store here, it's a little buggy because I changed the size of the phone. Now when you go in downloads, you don't have more this pending downloads, but I actually had, after I updated, I had still the same problems with the apps that I couldn't update, but you just go retry, and it will fix them. I actually took a picture of the apps that they were buggy for me. This one, here Maps, here Drive, and Viber. Windows Insider wasn't a problem, but Viber, here Drive, and here Maps, they were a problem. I couldn't update, I couldn't install them, it was always giving me an error. But I would just retry, restart your phone, retry, and actually it worked. This retry, it's still maybe because of the previous build, so how it's still a little buggy. Also, one improvement that they finally did is when you go in third-party apps, for example WhatsApp or Viber or Facebook, whatever, you couldn't, for example here, you couldn't send pictures. The pictures you made didn't appear here, for example screenshots. They wouldn't appear here to send to my friend, or when you go in pictures, appear all the pictures you have. Good that they didn't so. And if you resize the size of the apps, the letters, also you get this new whatever it's called. This option was available only on phones with bigger displays, but now if you resize you get also this one. Also one improved that I didn't saw many people speaking about it, but is Microsoft Edge. It finally works pretty well, and here you can see everything so small, and it has also new settings. You can choose mobile version, desktop version, and the advanced settings. Here it's almost the same. Also here is change the search bar, but when you choose it doesn't search, so it's still this is still a bug. But finally, what the most feature that I wanted is my favorites. So finally my favorites are synchronized from desktop to my phone. I was missing this feature so much from Windows Phone 8.1. Also video recording was improved. Let's see. When I was opening a camera and I was going to video, the video was so laggy. Let's for example even record. See, a little at the beginning was laggy, but then it's very smooth. I'm recording now. Finally this it's working properly. Also they fixed bugs that they were in phones that with dual SIMs. So there was working only one SIM, the second SIM wasn't working, but I don't have this problem. Also I think it's the only bug that I found for now. And they say this is a bug, is when you go in storage. In some phones that have SD card, it shows here your main storage, but how I don't have SD card, maybe it's because of that, or maybe because I didn't do a hard reset, it doesn't show my internal storage, so that's kinda sucks. It's a small bug, but it's a big bug. But this one that you can select where you want to save, this bug is actually on, I think it's on every builds and on every smartphones, in every models with this build. But this one, I think it's only on mine because I updated Lumia 535, and it shows the internal storage, so I guess it's only on mine. And I really like this when you go back, I really like it. And also one bug, as you can see here, if I open like an application from the menu, when I go back it stays like no transparency, like stays the full background. But if I go back to home and I go switch back, it stays a little darker. So this is also a small bug, but nothing too much, nothing a big deal. So I will say that this build feels really smooth. I really like it. I don't have like big problems like I had with the previous one. Even with the previous one it wasn't so big problems, but my main problem was the battery. Finally the battery it's not fully fixed, but it's a good direction. So yeah guys, if you want to start to get known Windows 10 for phones, if you didn't update it yet, I guess this is a good build to start, because it feels really good, really smooth. It doesn't have so many bugs. It has a few, as you can see here. The storage, it might have some other bugs that I didn't even saw for now, but I really like it, and I definitely recommend this build if you want to start. This is my main phone, my daily driver, so I don't care if there's a bug here and there. All the applications that I have, they work, so I don't see a problem in that. Maybe a few, for example Opera, that's Opera, it opens a little not so fast. Now it opens fast, but sometimes it opens so slow. But maybe it's Opera problem, because when I open Microsoft Edge it opens fast, and many other apps, some open fast, some open a little slower, but definitely the apps open much faster than the previous builds. So this is a recommended build from me. So I hope you guys like the review. Don't be afraid to test. If you don't like, you can always go back. So see you on the next one, guys.